Okay, so in this video, I'm going to take a look at the principles of design. And in particular, I'm going to focus on the idea of proportion. So again, what are the principles of the design? Well, we can say that the principles of design are how we put together the visual elements in a composition. So we can say that the principles of design really describe the way that designers work with the visual elements, which are line, shape, color, texture, value. And we can say that it's with the principles of design is how these are organized. So we're going to, again, focus in on this idea of proportion. So first of all, I have my workspace. I'm going to change the size of this. So I'm going to come to Edit Artboard, and I'm going to come on in here, and I'm going to change the size. I want it to be more shaped like so. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to hit Escape. I'm going to come on in here, grab the hand, pull this on down. Now, I'm going to really just keep this simple. We can say that underlying every design that we see, we have the principles of design at work. So if I was to just very basically look at this idea of proportion, I could come on in and look at a shape, okay? And then I could take the same shape, copy it, move it on over, and work with the size. Okay, so in a very basic kind of way, we can say this right here is proportion. Very basic, but we can even push this a little bit further, right? So we could take this, we could come to Window, we can come to our color guide. I can open this on up. I'm going to come on in here and I'm going to choose, I want to get Tints and Shades. So let's see, where are they? Let me come on in here. There we go. Okay, so I want to grab onto this color and I want to lighten it up. Excellent. So I can come on, I can do the same with this color. Again, coming on in, opening up my color guide. If I work with the shades of this, lighten that up. All right, so even when we work with color, right, and value, we can see that things can change as well. Now, I can come on in, I'm going to copy this. So I can select onto this guy, I can come edit, copy, edit, paste. I can start moving these around, making them even smaller. All right, actually I have a really kind of cool tool too. I'm going to click onto this one, click onto this one. I have these two selected. I can come on in right into here, and I want to grab on to the blend tool. Okay, so there's the blend tool right in there. Now, before I grab the blend tool though, I need to click on these two shapes right here. So I'm going to grab those two shapes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually double click the blend tool. Now, you can set this a bunch of different ways, and I'm going to do specified steps. You could do a color as well, and it would change from one color to the next. You can also do a specified distance. But I'm going to do specified steps, and I'm going to say I want to have 4 of these. So what I'm saying is I want to have 4 of these between these two. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to come on in, and then I'll double click, and there it comes. All right, so I had to kind of click both of those, and then it happened. Now, I can see that these two will move together. I can separate them out. Let's see if I click. I can come to Object and hit Expand. And I'm going to hit OK. Now they'll all move as separate things. Now they're grouped, so I can come to Object. Oopsie, didn't mean to lock. Object, Ungroup. I hit lock by accident. All right, so now I can start moving these guys around. So I can move this one over here, here. Maybe I even want to get rid of one. I'm going to chuck that one. Chuck. All right, so I'm going to put this in here, this in here, this in here, here, here. Now maybe I want to come in and even change the color up even a little bit more. So I'll come put that one that, come to this one, put that one this one. All right, and I can even, again, come on in and work with different color. Oopsie, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to click off, put the stroke, sorry, I don't mean to flip them. Put that one up on top. That's how I do that. Again, I'm going to come back to the color guide, and I want to work with the shades of this guy. He's on top. I'm going to make him a little bit darker. I'll go to that. So I'm making it more gradual. The shift and change of this. All right. So this would be my idea of proportion. Now, I'm going to take this, make this a little bit smaller, bring this on in. Again, arrange them however I'd like to. Now I can add my definition. So again, in order to work with my type, I'm going to come on in, I'm going to grab my T for type, my type tool, and I'm going to click, and I can see my default color is black. I'm going to define proportion. The relative size and scale of elements in a design. So there we have it. I can change the size of this. Make this larger. I can change the font that I'm using. And again, what's great too is we can even come on in and work with it this way. Put it all down in here. Now what else I could do is I could actually put a color behind this. So I can come on in, I could grab a shape tool, object arrange, send to back, and I'm going to turn that stroke off. Great. All right, maybe I'm going to change the color of this font as well. Okay, so I can come on in here, I can click onto here, and actually here is my swatch. That's actually the size, that's actually the color of the stroke, and I saved it as a new swatch. Now I can push this even a little bit further, right? Maybe I want to take these guys right here. I'm going to group them, object group, edit, copy, edit, paste in front. Bring these guys on over. I can make them a little bit smaller. I can flip them around. If I even want to make these guys a little bit smaller, flip them around, bring them on in. Maybe even make this guy a little bit bigger, bring him to the front, object arrange, bring to front. All right, so really what we can say we can do is we can really just keep pushing our design and really exploring what these elements actually mean. So I can push this in over here. Again, take this one more time, edit, copy, edit, paste in front. I get the free transform looking kind of thing, making this even smaller. And again, I could just keep selecting and moving this around. So I think we have the idea. And there we have proportion, the relative size and scale of elements in a design. Okay, thanks for watching. And let's just take a look at how we would save this. We would come File, Save As, and we could save it as a PDF. Now the .ai file is the native Illustrator file, so we want to save it as an Adobe PDF. I'm going to name this proportion. Save. Now, when I save it as a PDF, now I can send it to people, upload it, do whatever it is that I need to do with this design. Thanks so much.